Hello and welcome to Lazarus Counseling. My name is Philip Bilal and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. My counseling business is all about helping people get over their past and have a more successful future. I started this practice with the intention of helping as many people as possible, and we have a no discrimination policy here. Since therapy can be really scary and a new experience for people, I want to go over what Lazarus Counseling is all about and how we can help you with your issues. Today I'll be covering the theories I use in my practice, the techniques you can expect me to use, the effectiveness of the theory via studies, and lastly, why you might be a good fit as a client. The main theory that I use in my practice is Adlerian therapy. This practice was founded by Alfred Adler in 1911 and improved upon by Rudolf Dreikurs after Adler passed away in 1937. This theory focuses on the first 6 years of a person's life. It argues that humans are motivated by social relatedness rather than a person's sexual urges, and also that human behaviors are purposeful, not random. It argues that everyone perceives the world through a subjective reality, which includes the person's thoughts, feelings, values, beliefs, and perceptions. Adler called this theoretical approach individual psychology because he believed that we must understand the person as a whole with the context of his or her life. This theory suggests that there are universal life tasks that are considered the fundamental drives of our lives. The life tasks include building friendships or social tasks, establishing intimacy or low marriage tasks, and lastly, contributing to society or occupational tasks. All three are things that come inherently with being a well-adjusted person. The therapeutic process for this theory is the following. It starts off with building a strong therapeutic relationship between the client and the therapist. There's then a lifestyle assessment that is made for a better understanding of the client. And after that, the therapist tries to call out mistaken views and values that the client might have. Lastly, we end with the re-education and reorientation stage, which is all about building healthy habits and a new understanding within the client. So altogether, this theory is about exploring a client from a holistic perspective. The 4 phases all serve as organized techniques that don't always work in a linear fashion. Even still, there are others to explore within each phase, so let's go through them. The first phase is establishing a strong therapeutic relationship. As it sounds, this whole stage is dedicated to building a strong and trusting therapeutic relationship between the client and the therapist. Rather than just focusing on the client's present problems, the therapist aims to get to know who they are as a person and really see what their identity is. Also, through this initial stage, the therapist can find out how the client views the world. The next phase is the assessment phase. This phase is all about getting a better understanding of the client's lifestyle. During this phase, techniques such as the subjective interview and the objective interview tend to be used. The objective interview is all about getting the facts about a client's life, and the subjective interview is all about how they view the world and what they think. The assessment also goes over the client's family constellation, their early recollections, and any other important things such as how the client copes with their issues. The next phase is the interpretation phase. This is all about clearing up any misconceptions or mistaken views the client might have about themselves, the world, or anything else. The last phase is the reorientation and re-education phase, which is all about putting everything we've learned into action. The most notable technique used in this phase is encouragement, which is all about giving the client the confidence they need to face their issues head on. Adlerian therapy has concepts that are found in many other major therapy theories, and it almost serves as a foundation. The National Library of Medicine finds that Adlerian therapy applies to contemporary social work better than any other therapy theory. It is also important to note that the American Psychological Association claims that this theory that's been tested for decades can work with any type of mental illness or disorder, which means it is versatile in nature. In conclusion, here at Lazarus Counseling, we focus on using Adlerian therapy to free our clients of their issues. We do this by exploring who they are as a person, looking at their developmental years, challenging their mistaken views and perceptions, and re-educating them to be better people. Thank you all for watching.